Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in this video, which is going to be unboxing / first impressions on Navitus Parfums, which is a perfume line of a fellow reviewer, Steven, from the channel Redolessence. And first of all, I'm very glad that Steven sent me his discovery set for a review, which I will unbox and try out for the first time with you guys. And I'm very glad to share that excitement of trying out new stuff with all of you. And actually some of my subscribers requested first impressions on skin, so that's what we are gonna do today. But I'll be wearing all these perfumes all day long and come back at the end of the day with my final thoughts on them, so make sure to watch this video till the end and keep in mind that I will leave a link to the official website of Navitus Parfums down below in the description box for those who get interested in this brand, and there you'll also find links to my social media profiles such as Facebook and Instagram, so make sure to follow me there, as well as check me out on Patreon for extra content and extra support. And with all of that being said, my skin is clean and ready to receive some good smelling stuff. So without further ado, let's dive into it. Alright, so this is the discovery set of all fragrances, and I also have another discovery set which is bigger, and I suppose there are travel sprays or full-size bottles. I'm just so excited about these fragrances, because as I was watching Steven's video in which he broke down the whole concept of Navitus Parfums and each and single fragrance, by the way, check that video out. But anyway, I had a feeling that, my god, I need to start open this, that Steven put a lot of thought into the concept of his brand, into the choice of perfumers he work with, which we'll get to that in a minute as I'm trying out these perfumes and telling you who are the noses. So we don't need that, we just need this. Oh my god, this smells like Aventus right away. Maybe that's one of their fragrances, but I don't know, it just smells so citrusy and clean and like manly and like so good, you know, like the feeling when someone smells Aventus, it's just like so good. Like this is how it smells, so pretty nice, pretty nice. And alright, so these are the samples. Fancy, fancy, really fancy, love that. This actually reminds me of Zoologist sample set, which I love a lot, so this is really beautiful. I like that. So far, I'm impressed. Wow, that smells like entering a niche shop, you know? But pretty manly, so I suppose that's one of those fragrances, and I can even imagine which one. So let's just try these. I don't know, maybe I should start with the first one, right? Because it's the number one, I suppose it's the lightest, and then in the end we have some ouds, and ouds are heavy, so yeah, I think we'll go with Navitus. So Navitus represents a very active fragrance, so this is some kind of citrus that I'm smelling right off the top. Wow, it's Vetiver Riche. It's pretty. Ooh, this is Vetiver. This is like a super citrusy vetiver, energizing, full of life. I'm liking this, but this is very masculine to me personally. However, Steven mentioned that he's very proud that his perfumes are not linear, so I'm excited how this dries down.
Fragrances do take you on a voyage, and one thing that you'll notice about all of these fragrances is that they are non-linear, so that the way that they open up is going to be vastly different from the way that they dry down. And so whenever you do spray it on skin, and I would always recommend spraying it on skin as opposed to spraying it on a test strip or a blotter, you'll notice that all of these fragrances dry down into something quite different from the way that they opened up.
And once again, I promise skin impressions and you get them. So on me, this is like gingery, really sparkling, rooty, nutty vetiver. Once again, really masculine. I wouldn't wear it myself, but I would surely like to smell it on men. Okay, so far so good. Let's move on to the next one, which is called Intimus. I really like this line because it promises to be intimate, you know? Maybe that's just my imagination, which works really well when it comes to perfumes, you know? when I see a certain bottle or certain notes breakdown, I'm like picturing all these beautiful scents, but whatever, Yana, stop rambling and smell Intimus. This smells like cherry, like oud, like something deep and smoky and sweet. It's not that intimate, it's pretty like, I'm there, smell me, whoo, you know, bold. This is a bold perfume. It's not like, when I hear Intimus, I imagine something soft and gentle, and this is way more unisex than the previous one, which for me is masculine 100%. This is something unisex that men and women can wear. Where would I wear such a fragrance? That I surely need to spray on my skin. And don't forget at the end where I sprayed which one. So Intimus is that scent that I would wear maybe to the party because it's pretty bold. It has slightly gourmand but at the same time fresh character. That's for it's something mass appealing and at the same time it smells expensive. So it has this very interesting juiciness in the beginning, which I'm liking. So I'm excited how that dries down. And we are moving on to Primas. Oh, this is what I smelled when I opened the Discovery set, because it's that masculine scent. It's very, very fresh, woody, citrusy, like literally if you want lots of compliments. Oh, wear this perfume. It has something interesting and dirty to it. That's pretty unexpected. Wow. This changes. I like how it changes. All right, let's spray it on my skin. But once again, this, just like Navitus, these are more masculine to me. So if that helps you, I find that those are rather suitable for men. And the next one is actually the one that I'm most excited about, which is called Absolution, because Steven described it as some kind of gourmand with an apple sweetness. I don't know, I just have high hopes for Absolution. Let's check it out. Oh my god, come on, work. No, please work. Like, this is, I was most excited about you and now you're telling me that you don't want to. Oh, now okay, yeah, well, remember Lost Cherry? This is better. I don't know, maybe it's not better, it's different, but it has that same really like sugary, pretty deliciousness to it. Oh my god, like this should go right on my neck. Wow, this is so strong. Like, this is definitely for those who love gourmand perfumes being sweet and obviously delicious. Like, literally, if you're craving some sugar apples that will remind you of your childhood, with almonds, with powder, with kind of like a toffee feeling, that's delicious. Oh my god. These masculine perfumes though. Oh, by the way, I don't find Navitus that masculine anymore. This is like a citrus bomb. Basically, it's all about fresh, citrusy energy. And that Primas, it has some dirty animalic moment going on, which is something that I'm into, but to me it has more of a masculine character. But that's alright, because we are moving on to the next one, which is called Virtus. And Virtus is the one that is inspired by Vetiver Riche. You remember that? Oh, this is good. Like, this is even more gourmand than Absolution. Where is Absolution? Oh, right. So Absolution has this beautiful fruity candy toffee feeling going on, and oh my god, Virtus is like, it smells like grown up, really like sweet, sexy, milky, creamy. I like the texture of this one. Oh my god, like, honestly, I'm so impressed. Oh, and I haven't told you which perfumes were created by which perfumers. Okay, I forgot about that, but let's try all of these and then I'll tell you about the noses, because we have only 2 fragrances left, which are all about oud. And I'm wondering, why did he created 2 perfumes about oud? Maybe they explore different facets of oud. So now I'm going into Oud Imperium, and this is like that dirty, skanky type of oudy scent that you guys know I adore. Oh my god, this goes right on top of my head, because I will be walking like a skanky that got into my mouth. I'm sorry for this video being all over the place, but these are first impressions. This is how it works, and that skankiness, that poo oud got into my mouth, so you can imagine how delicious that smells. I'll be smelling like that from inside out, but I don't mind that because I'm into scents like this. This is surely my favorite so far, but I also want to give another Oud Luxurium a try. And I'm very curious how these will differ, because you can do so much with oud. And this is definitely more wearable type of oudy fragrance that is very mass appealing, because I have a feeling that Oud Imperium is for hardcore lovers of animalic, skanky, oudy scents, if you know what I'm talking about. But this one is way more mass appealing. It smells expensive without being overwhelming. And it's great for those who love something slightly incensey, slightly woody, but at the same time oudy, maybe even spicy and pretty cool in their fragrances. So yeah, this is nice. This is not like my favorite one, because I smell something slightly medicinal in there, so I definitely prefer the other oud. Oh, and don't forget to spray it on your skin, Yana. I thought that's all, but I forgot about these 3, which is really exciting, and I can already tell that this video is long, but I hope that this is worth it. Come on, woohoo! We don't need that, we only need this. So this is a really nice box. Fancy, once again, the presentation is truly niche, and Stephen really thought it through. Oh my goodness, like seriously, are you kidding me? Thank you so much, I'm really excited, and this beautiful card is very helpful for me to read the notes and tell you everything about these fragrances. Oh my god, no, I need to show you the box first. Do you see this? Do you see this? I love that he really took his time with all of this presentation, because you know, sometimes brands really don't care about the outside, and this is not the essential part of a perfume, but it's surely very nice to receive such fancy fragrances, don't you think? Okay, so I picked Lao Toast first. This is like this beautiful green scent or bottle. I don't know where to spray. Oh, here. It was really practical to put on this top today, so you know, I have more space. Sort of. Oh, this is interesting. This is green. This is like green. None of his fragrances was really green. The first one I tried was energizing and citrusy, and this is rather green. Oh, I'm liking it. Like, this is something cool. So this is a nice fragrance for men, in my personal opinion. I wouldn't really wear it, but I would really enjoy it on Benny. So, oh my god, no, I will leave it at my place. I will really put it in my studio to look at them, because they are really pretty. Like, look at this gradient effect. Loving that, and loving this scent. It's really well blended. Like, you can tell that these perfumes are created by master perfumers or by very I don't want to say professionally taught perfumers, but you really smell smoothness. There are no edges, nothing really makes you go, oh my god, you know, you go, oh my god, because of the quality, but this is something that smells typically niche, as I like to call it, you know, like this quality speaks for itself. And let's check out Arcanum next. Oh my god, this is so me. This red color is everything, and Arcanum means size the night, whatever that means. This is my favorite, okay? Please remember, this is my favorite. I really like Absolution. I liked another Gourmand, but this has some dirty sweetness that I'm really attracted to. So yeah, right, cinnamon. Yes, I totally smell cinnamon in the first moment. Frankincense, coconut. Oh, cool. Oh my god, it reminds me of some niche perfume. Labdanum, osmanthus, oud, dark amber wood, vanilla, and tonka bean. Oh my god, Jorge Lee created this perfume, and this is like probably one of my favorites with that skanky oud. And the final one that is left is Opulentus. So let's check out how opulent you really are. I don't know where to spray it, just like on my shoulder, really casually. That sprayer, did you hear that? Let me repeat that. Watch this. I hope you can see. Oh my god, I love the sound of these sprayers. Come on. Oh, this is like so good. So dirty though. Who created this one? Bertrand de Chauffour. He's one of my favorite noses. By the way, I am hoping that I'm not mixing this up, but whatever. No, I don't really think that that's what I'm smelling, because neroli, lavender, yuzu, really? Okay, I'm not sure. Juniper, freesia, or this is not floral, rosewood, patchouli, sandalwood. Okay, whatever. I think oh my god, this is so good. This is really interesting. Okay, this is so abstract, I can't define it. I have a feeling there are 100 things going on in there. So this trio is really cool. I'm liking it so far. Quick check. Same citrus, loving it. I think it's pretty similar to Dior's cologne and Mercedes-Benz cologne in the way how bright and like really explosive these citruses are. Like, this is so good. Like, I would love to have a bottle of this. Okay, that fragrance that was really masculine is not my thing. What was here? Don't remember that. Oh gosh, like this smells so niche. I guess that was the Virtus. Yes, the Virtus is really good. Or the Oud Luxuria. Oh my god, I got frustrated here. Primus. Yeah, but not really. Intimus. Alright. Oud Luxuria. Oh yes, Oud Luxuria is so good. And let's smell Navus once again. Okay. My skanky oud. Yeah, man, like, come on, this is good. Absolution. Okay, Absolution is really quiet in the dry down. It's subtle. And Virtus. Guys, I'm impressed so far, but let me wear these for a bit longer and come back with my final thoughts about the dry down, which should be slightly different from the opening. So let's see how that goes. And I'm back with my final update on these perfumes that indeed develop and go through the transformation that I was able to observe and notice while wearing them. So it's important that you are here to find out more about their dry down. So let's get started with the first perfume, Navus, that I described as a citrus balm, which is that impression that I get while smelling it, because, you know, it explodes with all types of different citruses, mainly bergamot, and it will be enjoyed by men and women on the everyday basis because it is uplifting and energizing. And the next perfume, Intimus, which did not seem intimate to me when I first tried it. However, I can tell you it has the most sensuous dry down, and if I need to recommend you the most pleasant and the safest fragrance from Navitus Parfums, that would be it. However, the next perfume, Primus, that I described as animalic and masculine, and I still stand by that description because it has something masculine and animalic to it, will be beautiful on men, because I personally wouldn't wear it myself or recommend it to women. However, I would be attracted to it on men, but I could surely rock Absolution, which is this fantastic gourmand scent that I was really excited for, and it did not disappoint me because it opens with a powdery and spicy scent of cinnamony almonds, and it develops as a toffee apple, so there are fruity and sugary elements, and even though it was pretty bold in the opening, it dries down into something calm and really sexy, so I think it will be appreciated by men, women. Actually, it leans towards feminine, and it's a favorite of mine, such as Virtuous, which is all about this creamy, milky texture, and there are so many different notes in there. For example, spices such as cardamom, nutmeg, and cinnamon. There are sweet elements of honey and vanilla, some fresh notes, tobacco that is really prominent in the dry down, and mango, which is not noticeable, but maybe it does something special to it that makes it grown up, sweet, gourmand, and really pleasant. It's a favorite of mine, and so is Oud Imperium, that skanky oud that is not skanky anymore in the dry down, and that makes it more wearable. And the final one, Oud Luxuria, that opened with this pretty fresh and cool aroma, transformed into something warm, oriental, and mysterious. And that reminds me of churchy and incensey perfumes because it smells like precious balms. So it's pretty intense, heavy, deep, and that's for, I think it is rather suitable for the winter time. And of course, I have a lot to tell you about this trilogy that looks absolutely mesmerizing, so gorgeous. And the Lao Toast in this beautiful green color that was actually created by Bertrand de Chauffour, as well as all the previous ones, if I'm not wrong, could be described as fougere, but it's not that old-fashioned and sharp fougere, it's rather unisex and modern, and its special quality is the powdery dry down, which smells slightly sweet and very long-lasting. But my number one favorite is surely Arcanum, that attracted me with its vibrant red color, and was created by Jorge Lee, and it's totally my type of a scent that I enjoy from the top to the bottom, because it's dirty, sweet, intoxicating, captivating, and the most creative one out of all Navitus Parfums, and is my number one favorite. And the final perfume, Opulentas, is actually pretty challenging to me in the opening because of the oily note in there, but it dries down into a pleasant, typically niche smelling perfume that can be worn to many different occasions. And those were my first impressions / review on Navitus Parfums. And by the way, did you know that Navitus stands for passion? And in my opinion, with this infinity sign, that means endless passion for fragrances that probably all of us share. So I would like to know which impression was your favorite, and if you had fun watching this video, make sure to like it. And if you want more information about Navitus Parfums, check out the description box where you'll find the link to their official website to read more stories. And I've noticed that all of these perfumes are mass appealing, and the majority of them lean towards the masculine side, maybe because the creative director is masculine, and in a lot of them is the note of oud, which makes perfume smell really expensive in general. So I think if you're a fan of niche perfumes, because you know, as I entered my room, it smelled like a freaking niche boutique here, I think this is a pretty lovely line to check out. And if you're new here, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Let me know your feedback on today's video, because I can't wait to chat with you, especially if you have any experience with Navitus Parfums. And I wanted to let you know that I really appreciate all your feedback on my previous video, so thank you so much for that, as well as watching this one. And make sure to stay tuned, smell good. We'll see each other next one really soon. Bye guys!